Okay, I'll talk to you a little bit about San Marino and getting residency there and also the citizenship. This place does have it's got a lot of tax advantages. There are some disadvantages to the passport, which I'm going to go over with you also. The country of San Marino has a real good passport as far as visa-free travel. You can go to 173 countries, visa-free or visa-free arrival countries and territories that you can go to. It's the 19th best passport in the world as far as travel freedom goes. The problem with the passport is they don't allow dual citizenship. You got to reside there for 30 years, and you're going to have to pass the language test. The time period to get the passport is equal to about the UAE. And again, you'll have to learn a foreign language too to get the passport in place. That being said, it is in Europe, and it does have some tax advantages if you like that. Now, I might had a article on this, and I'm going to go over some things with you on it. But again, those are big things that you need to look at. And I'll tell you something. My whole opinion is if you go there is to reside and you're not thinking about getting the passport, fine. But I'll tell you something. Any country that makes you relinquish all your other passports, which this country does, takes a lot of your freedom away. Because if you relinquish all your other passports and get this one, then if you have a problem and this country cancels your passport, chooses not to renew it, you're stuck. And if you're residing in another country and you're traveling on this passport, there's going to come a time when that residency will come up for renewal in that other country you're in, and you're going to have to show a valid passport to get that residency renewed. And if you don't have it, you're stuck, man. You can't do anything. You can't travel or nothing. This is what a lot of people don't see and don't think about ahead of time. So, but that being said, let me just tell you how this thing works, and it might be something that you'd be interested in because the tax laws are really good here. Now, there are 4 ways to get residency in San Marino. Single-digit tax in the world's oldest republic, okay? Now, the Republic of San Marino, which is 23 square miles, hosts a population around 33,000. It's located in the center of the Italian peninsula and is less than 6 miles from the renowned coastline known as the Riviera Romagnola. Okay. Now, San Marino is a full member of the United Nations, the International Monetary Fund, the International Court of Justice, and the Council of Europe. And San Marino is also the oldest republic in the world. The Grand General Council, which includes 60 members that the population elects for 5 years terms, governs the nation. Now, the Captain's Regent, this the 2 heads of state maintain a direct line of communication with the public citizens to ensure continuous productive dialogue between the population and top decision makers. Now, San Marino has a unique tax structure that distinguishes it from other countries for certain residents, pensions and pension taxation is set at 6%, while property owned for over 5 years exempt from capital gains tax. Now, the country applies a 3% tax rate on foreign source income and 8% on dividends and interest. Corporate entities face a standard tax rate of 17%, though the government may offer temporary reductions. Now, my whole thing is this right here. Why would you want to even pay any tax if you can set up an offshore company like the Samoa company and live in a place like Antigua or St. Kitts and pay 0 tax? This is the thing I always tell people. And if you don't want to live in St. Kitts, you can still set up a Samoa company and pick your own place. Go to El Salvador. You can go to Guatemala. There's loads of countries. Ecuador's another good one. They're all over the place. So you look at our other videos. But, if you want to get it to 0, there are plenty of places to go. But now San Marino also offers specific tax rates for certified innovative startups. When it comes to profit distribution, the government taxes shareholders at a 5% rate, while non-individual entities enjoy a 0% rate. Now, unlike many European nations, San Marino does not implement a value-added tax, which is a VAT system. Instead, it uses a single-phase tax that applies specifically to imports. Now, the government offers incentives for tax residents as well, especially for retirees, investors, and entrepreneurs. Also, folks, if you can do us a big favor, we don't monetize this channel. And if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button right on your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out, and it will help on the algorithm of our channel. And also give us a thumbs up if you like our videos, and also pass our videos around to other people that you might know. These are high net worth people that want to get their taxes to zero, or how to get a passport as quick as 4 to 8 months. Or you can go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, to ask for some help. Now, let's go over the tax residency in San Marino. Now, San Marino allows foreigners to become a tax resident if they meet the government's requirements. The Congress of the state must approve all applications for tax residence. The government limits the quota for new tax residencies, so applicants must prepare the necessary paperwork well in advance to apply. The government adjusts the number of available spaces or places each year based on provisions in the current year's budget. Now, let's go over the residency types. You got what's called an elective residency. Now, this option is open to investors who purchase a property with minimum value of 500,000 euros, or who make a 10-year term deposit for bonds that the San Marino government issues. Now, the minimum term threshold is 600,000 euros. There is also a fee of 10,000 US. Now, elective residency card holders are eligible for a 3% tax incentive on dividends. Now, let's look at residency for entrepreneurs. Now, this type of residency is open to entrepreneurs who hold at least 51% of a company's capital stock, hire San Marino employees, and make a guaranteed deposit with the state directors and partners of companies that the government defines as high tech, or for entrepreneurs who launch an investment project in certain sectors of particular interest in the Republic. All right, now, a typical residency with reduced taxation. Let's go over that. Now, a government grants this type of residency to individuals who have never held tax residency in the Republic of San Marino, or who have not yet finalized their registered residence in the country. Now, these applicants must generate income abroad, which incurs a 7% general substitute tax on personal income. The minimum amount of tax due for a typical residency with reduced taxation is 10,000 euros, while the maximum tax is 100,000 euros. Now, let's look at a typical residency for retirees. If you want to go there and just do nothing. Now, a typical residency for retirees is for foreign retirees in the private sector who can demonstrate an annual income of at least 50,000 euros gross, or movable assets of at least 300,000 euros. Now, the government taxes pensions at 6% and calculates this tax on the gross pension income. If the applicant has served as an executive or official of an international body, or demonstrates an annual income of at least 100,000 euros gross per year, the government applies a general income tax of 3%. Now, main applicants can extend their San Marino residence permits to family members, including spouses, dependent children up to age 25, and disabled children. If you want to know more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. If you want to legally get around high income taxes, or how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months. And I'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.